Whether it's to wake myself up in the morning, to get some sun after a long day inside, or to break up long work periods, I like to de-stress by going on walks. Sometimes, if I'm tired or my mood demands it, I'll grab coffee as a pick-me-up. I really love the holiday drinks. When I don't have too much to do, or to reward myself for waking up early, I like to play a little bit of World of Warcraft. And playing Dungeons and Dragons every week with my friends helps to provide structure outside of class time. When I'm feeling inspired or need to flex my creative muscles, I'll pick up my iPad and sit down and pump out a drawing. And when I'm too mentally drained to produce anything myself, I turn to reading. Finally, whenever I'm feeling anxious or just need to wind down, I find that a warm bath always helps.
About my good habits versus my bad habits. And my first topic is baking. And while I'm going to talk about baking, I'm going to give you a recipe! I am making some blueberry crumble. Here is me putting together some molasses and sugar because I had no brown sugar, so I had to make it. Here's some flour, and then we're gonna put in some oats, and then we're gonna put some cinnamon in, and then we're gonna put like a lot of butter, and then we're gonna make our filling with blueberries and some lemon juice as well as sugar, and then we're gonna put some cornstarch in it as well. Then we're gonna mix it up, but you're actually gonna want to use your hands instead because it's easier, and then you're gonna butter your pan. Then you're gonna sacrifice some to your bird because he's angry at you, and then you're gonna pat down your crust, and then you put the filling in, and then you're gonna put in some more crust, but it's easier to just do it like this. It's not gonna be like super pretty, but it's gonna taste really good. Then you're gonna sacrifice more to your bird. Don't worry, he's not dying. Then you're gonna put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes, say goodbye to it, and then after all of that, you're gonna have a nice blueberry crumble. Pilates is definitely one of my good habits. And video games, while fun, can also be a bit destructive and upsetting. Doing my homework is one of my great habits, and should be something that everybody tries to do. Eating the unhealthy food I make is bad, but getting upset and feeling guilty about it is even worse. There's Num Num. Wait, Num Num. Oh, there's Num Num. And last but not least, one of my biggest habits is drawing, and can be great because it's really stress relieving. So some of these can be pretty bad habits, like when I eat something unhealthy and feel bad about it. But some of them I need to just do, like baking. I can eat something unhealthy for once in a while, and playing video games is just a guilty pleasure of mine that I have to indulge in sometimes. It doesn't make me bad, it just makes it balanced.
Hi, Rohan here. I think for me, balanced living is having a proper time management, because if you're able to manage your time properly, you can still do the things that you love, and at the same time, when you plan ahead, you can still do things that schoolworks and assignments that you can pass it on time, especially us now being in college. Like for me, I love taking naps, and cooking is one of my passions. So if I have like plans ahead, like I have like a schedule ahead of time, then I can do everything that I want to do in a single day without compromising things like schoolworks and such. But yeah, that's balanced living for me.
Today I'm going to talk to you about some of my good and bad habits. My first good habit is going for walks. Going for walks helps me to clear my mind from a long day of school, and also helps me to disengage myself from social media and from looking at a screen all day. My second good habit is to reconnect with family and friends. Connecting with family and friends is a good idea, but it's really hard to do with the current pandemic. But we always make it work with ideas such as FaceTime or going for social distancing walks. Now I'm going to talk about one of my bad habits, which is stress eating. Emotional eating and stress eating is not a bad thing to do. Just remember to do it in moderation. Or if you do it in large quantities, remember to eat something healthy such as smoothies or carrot sticks right after.